Good afternoon, and Happy New Year! I'm Mark Bell with Roadrunner News Network. We've received word that Mexico may not be celebrating the new year quite like they'd hoped to. Reports are coming out that a new war against the Mexican state is being declared by a group who call themselves the Zapatista Army of National Liberation. Do these Zapatistas have anything in common with Emiliano Zapata, who was the leader of the Liberation Army of the South during the Mexican Revolution? Are these radical indigenous revolutionists a threat to Mexico and possibly the United States? For a closer look, let's go to Rhonda, who is on location in Chiapas with one of the Zapatistas.
This is Rhonda Casca reporting from the jungle of Chiapas, Mexico, where I'm reporting and interviewing Senor Mayorga.
Hello.
What is this movement all about?
This movement is to show that the people, my people, are here for good and that we are tired of being taken advantage of by the Mexican government. For years and years and years, our resources, our land, our people have been suppressed and taken advantage of. We want them to realize that well, we are here and we're not going anywhere.
I know you call yourselves the Zapatista Army of National Liberation.
Yes.
Do you have anything in common with Emiliano Zapata?
Absolutely. He is our inspiration for this movement. His Plan de Ayala that he made 80 years ago has been our building block, our staple for what our movement is right now. Basically, we want them to know that we are people, even though that we wear the mask so you can't see our face. They represent that we are invisible, just like the government, depicts that we are.
Yes. And what are your declarations of war?
Declarations of war. We want the people, our people who are imprisoned or wounded, to be freed and taken care of. We want the enemy to surrender. That way there won't be any fighting, any kind of war combat, so there won't be any kind of casualties. We want our natural resources, our land, to not be taken advantage of and be held for our people.
And is there any threat to the United States from this movement?
Absolutely not. Our fight is with the Mexican government, not with the Mexican people, and not with our northern neighbor. Our fight is with the government to let them know that we are people and we need to be recognized and not be taken advantage of no longer.
Thank you, Senor Mayorga.
Thank you.
We also had a chance to sit down with Subcomandante Marcos, who is the leader of the Zapatistas. Let's listen to hear what he had to say.
It is an honor for me to have the opportunity to lead these people. The indigenous of Mexico have suffered for far too long. Though I may not be indigenous myself, I have a heart for these people. I want them to have a voice. I want them to have the freedoms that the other Mexicans have. It is time to take a stand. It is time to fight for the freedoms that the indigenous deserve. For too long, they have wondered where their next meal is coming from. For too long, they have wondered if they'll have clothes for their families. For too long, they have gone to bed with fear hanging over their heads every night. The Zapatistas are about putting an end to this fear, giving a voice to those without a voice. My goal and my fight will be to bring peace to these people. Thank you again for your time.
Well, this has been your Roadrunner News Network Afternoon Report. I'm Mark Bell, and thank you for watching.